Oh my god, I have to cut everything in this video. Have you ever made an Italian person angry speaking about Italian cuisine? Have you ever seen Italian people triggered on the internet speaking about something like ananas on pizza? Everywhere in the world they say ananas, okay? Everybody will understand.
No!
Okay. Pineapple on pizza. Has an Italian person ever tried to explain to you how to cook pasta? Well, today, together, we will understand why. Hello everybody, it's Anna and welcome to Live Love Lang, the channel where we teach you how to learn multiple languages and how to go abroad. So for the people who don't know, I am 100% Italian and today we're gonna make a video about Italian cuisine rules. I'm making this video because Italian people think that everybody knows the rules that I'm gonna explain in this video, and that's why they get angry about it. They're like, why don't you respect those rules? And actually people don't know about them, so today we're gonna go through them together. Can I say that you're gonna stop me when I say to you offensively?
Why not? I'm here to make sure she doesn't mouth off too badly.
Yes, Teresa is behind the camera to stop me. I made this video because I was triggered like too many times in the past few weeks, and I was like, I have to make this video and try to explain why we react like we do. Because there's a reason. I was thinking about this topic and I was like, why do I get triggered about stuff? And I came out with three kind of rules. Maybe we don't think about it, but all Italian people follow these rules. So the first rule is everything has an order. When Italian people have a meal, they usually have this mental order that we follow. We know exactly what comes first, and then after, and then last. At the beginning of a meal, Italian people drink some kind of alcohol, and usually it's sparkling white wine, and we call that aperitivo. While we drink aperitivo, we also eat some kind of antipasto, and those will be like little light kind of foods, always like salty food, some kind of cracker with cheese on top, some kind of ham or stuff like that. The real meal begins with the primo piatto, main dish. That could be either like pasta or something like risotto, or like could be a soup. Pasta or rice is not a side dish for Italian people, it's always a main dish. When you eat the main dish, you just eat it but like with bread, not with other side dish. It's always the main dish and a little bit of bread. And then when you finish that, you will eat secondo piatto, which means second dish. That could be like either meat or fish or something like that, with some kind of side dish, contorno in Italian. A typical side dish for Italian people would be like salad or some kind of vegetable, like steamed vegetables, and you eat that with bread as well. I don't know because I never go to like super fancy restaurants, but there could be several second dishes. And after that, you drink coffee. So when you go to Italian restaurants, after the meal, there will always be a waiter coming to your table and saying, coffee, because he wants to know how many coffees people will drink. And with the coffee, we usually also eat dessert, which is always something sweet, of course, and could be like gelato or some kind of cake.
So, do you drink coffee at dinner?
Yes, we also have decaffeinated coffee, so you can also ask for that if you want. Or if you want to like drink normal coffee, nobody's judging you. I will talk about coffee later, don't worry about it. But it's not finished, because after coffee and dessert, adults will drink something like liquor. In Italy, it's called digestivo. That means something that helps you digest the meal that you just ate. And usually it's like limoncello or something like that. But sometimes it's like a plum liquor, and they serve you this liquor inside the coffee already. So that works as well. Yeah. What do you think, Teresa, about Italian course?
Sounds yummy.
Sounds yummy.
Take me to Italy.
Yes. So you don't always have to do all this. When Italian people eat at home, we only eat a main dish, or like only a second dish like this, and maybe after we drink coffee, but we never mix this basic order up. So that's why Italian people get triggered when you drink cappuccino while eating pizza, because you drink coffee after. Am I being passive aggressive right now? Or like I saw once, oh my god, because I was working as a waitress in an Italian restaurant in Tokyo, and once there was one person that was eating risotto and asked for a coffee while they were eating the risotto, and I was like, why don't you wait after the meal? Why, Teresa?
Why?
Why?
Why Japanese?
This is common knowledge for Italian people, and that's why we get triggered about it, because we think everybody knows them, but it's not like that. I said I was gonna talk about coffee, so the second rule about Italian cuisine is coffee. Phew. As you may or may not know, Italian people have different kinds of coffee. So whenever you go to an Italian bar, if you ask, a coffee please, what they will get you, Teresa? What do you think?
Full cup of black coffee with like cream and sugar on the side.
When you ask for a coffee in an Italian bar, they will give you espresso, like the little one. I'm gonna put a photo right here. That is espresso actually. Espresso means that it's made with the espresso machine. That is one that you see in bars. But at home, we make coffee with this, which is called mocha. It's gonna be really black and dark and strong coffee, and that's what we call coffee.
Can you teach me how to use this thing? It's in my house, but I don't know how to use it.
I will teach you in another video. The kind of coffee that you put inside is like this lavazza. They sell this in Japan, it's incredible. This coffee is a base from where all the other coffees are made. So cappuccino is this kind of coffee with a lot of milk. Macchiato is this kind of coffee with a little bit of milk. Then we have doppio, ristretto, but the base is always this kind of coffee. So Teresa was asking me before about like, why do you call black coffee Americano? That is because Italian people don't really add water to the coffee. We only add milk. If you add water to it, it will just like lose taste, and for us that's Americano. Am I being too harsh? I mean, you can do it, but
Anna says no!
Everybody can do whatever they want in their own houses. I'm just saying, this is the Italian way. Coffee for Italian people is a ceremony. It's like tea for Japanese people. You cannot, like when you go to a house, you will be offered coffee, and it will be this coffee. It's not something that you just get a huge amount of and just drink it through the day. You drink in the morning, and then after lunch, and then whenever you want, with your friends, conversating. You know, it's kind of like a cultural thing. That's why we have a different word for the Americano one. Bonus rule about coffee. Cappuccino is for the morning. Like after lunch, you cannot drink cappuccino anymore. Did you know about that?
No.
And that's a rule. Because when you're having breakfast in Italy, you drink coffee and you eat some like kind of sweet things, croissant, biscuits or something like that. And you usually drink something like cappuccino or cafe latte, which is just cappuccino with more milk. If you're having a break at work or after lunch, you always drink normal espresso, little one.
I don't know, just like Teresa drinks black coffee and doesn't know any of these fancy words.
The fact is that it's not fancy, it's just common, like
I
in
know,
Italy.
but I'm just like, I don't know how to explain, but I feel very attacked.
And that's not the point. Okay, enough about coffee. Next rule: hot and cold, salty and sweet. I don't think it's an actual rule, but it's what I think it is. Italian people don't actually mix kinds of food that are hot and cold together, and at the same time we don't really mix foods that are sweet with foods that are salty. And that's why Italian people get triggered about ananas on pizza, because pizza is a hot salty food, right? And pineapple is sweet and actually cold fruit, right? So like mixing these two kind of things together doesn't work really for Italian cuisine. We actually have some traditional food that does that, so like for example ham on melons. We do also like cold pasta in summer, so we put like cold tomatoes on pasta, but other than that, we don't really like mix these things up. So if you're gonna do that, Italian people will be pissed because they will be like, why are you doing this? It's not right. Like ananas on pizza or banana on pizza. I saw that recently. Oh my god. Banana on pizza. Why would you do that? Do you have any questions, Teresa?
Oh, Anna.
Yeah.
Anna.
I'm afraid. What you
Anna.
Yes.
Is Alfredo Italian?
No.
What? But
Who is Alfredo?
Anna. What about Italian ice?
Why do you call it Italian if Italian people don't know about it?
Yeah. What about the Prego sauce?
Oh, please.
Oh, have you ever tried mac and cheese?
No, I've never tried mac and cheese, Teresa.
Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee.
I don't know what that is. What is
I'm gonna make Anna cry off camera.
Okay, so those were the rules and tips and whatever, like the reasons why Italian get triggered. Oh, wait, no. Disclaimer, this is actually what I think about it. So maybe Italian people will be like, oh no, but it's different in my region. I don't know, like I'm from Venetian region, and for me, like these are like the things that are normal for me. But I hope that not Italian people that are watching this video will be learning something, and maybe next time that you go to Italy or you speak with Italian people, you could appreciate the culture even more. Okay, that was it for today. So please leave a big thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe for more content, and ring the bell so you can have notification when we make new videos. And we also have a Patreon, check it out in the link in the description. And we also have Instagram and Twitter. Oh my god. See you.
Bye! Chef Boyardee is a brand of canned pasta products sold internationally. It was originally created by American-Italian chef.
Yeah, but I don't understand this thing about American Italian people. How they forget?